Here's a stock to watch today, Caesars Entertainment. It has been falling since putting its biggest unit in bankruptcy back in January, and this week it is down nearly 20%. Bloomberg's distressed debt reporter Laura Keller joins us now. Now, there's a hearing today in Chicago. What exactly can we expect here?
So this is going to be a very long, drawn-out hearing. There's big witness lists. Jill Milstein from Caesars, who's one of their bankers, a couple other bankers that will be potentially called. So we're going to see a lot.
And what are they trying to come up with here?
What they're trying to come up with is whether the judge should stay these other lawsuits that are happening outside of the bankruptcy. So he actually could say, look, other judge in New York, you federal judge, we are going to put that on hold for now while the bankruptcy goes through. That's what Caesars wants. They're asking the judge for that, but all of the junior creditors, all of the classes, all oppose this.
Who are the biggest players here in terms of investors?
In terms of investors, we've got Appaloosa, we've got Oaktree. You could really name pretty much any investor, and they're involved somehow.
But do you have an Appaloosa and an Oaktree on the same side of the trade here?
Same side. Yes.
Got it. And then there's some private equity guys on the other side?
Of course. We've got Apollo, we've got TPG. They're the sponsors, they're the owners. They clearly have things to protect in terms of the equity value of this company and
now,
the parent company.
Up until now, though, they've made significant progress, have they not?
In terms of?
The equity holders. I mean, it hasn't gone as poorly for Apollo.
Yes, in the sense that they've been able to keep certain parts of the company out of bankruptcy. What's going to happen here is the question of if these lawsuits outside of the bankruptcy can go forward, there is a question whether the parent company actually goes into bankruptcy because it would have to absorb these liabilities that it had gotten rid of. And they
would end up back on the balance sheet.
Come back, yes, exactly. There's a lot of legal steps to get there, but that is the concern that's driving down the stock.
Is there any sense, I mean, bankruptcy arguments are tough, right? Because
yes.
Lawyers are clever and every argument they make sounds sensible.
Right.
Is there a sense that you're getting from people inside and outside the case, you know, who's got
more game?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we've always known that these lawsuits were out there. I mean, even before the bankruptcy, some of these lawsuits started coming. So we've known for a long time that they were going to be an issue. The thing that's happening now is that the judge seems to be more of the opinion that she is going to rule for those creditors. So I think, I don't know.
Creditors meaning the hedge fund guys, David Tepper, Oaktree,
yes,
not the private equities.
Not the private equities, and not the Elliots of the world who, you know, are in the first lien debt, right? So the problem here is that you don't have a sense of where the judge is going to rule, and it's just becoming more and more murky.
Here's the good news, Laura. None of these investors involved are going to go broke anytime soon. I think it's all going to work out.